But if Damage Control breaks up, and this is the thing I spoke about before, does she become a face? And if she becomes a face, does Bianca go heel? Like a lot of people want Bianca to go heel. Everybody like, oh, she got to go heel, but Bianca not really showing no heel straight yet. But I think Bianca will be a good heel. But Bianca is a representative, so are they gonna do that? So it's a lot. It's a lot in that. It's a lot in that equation.
Yeah, it is a lot in that equation, and you alluded to the group Damage Control possibly breaking up during the match. Bayley and Dakota Kai came down to help Io, and I don't think that Io needed the help, but that kind of is going to further the storyline of Damage Control breaking up. Mr. Everything, I got a question for you. Do you think Bayley's booty interfered in that match?
Booty of all things.
Booty interfered. Listen, they had this thing where she puts Sky in the back of her head, and most people didn't notice it because of the pants that she had on. And people forget that Bayley is she got some Spanish in her blood. So she came out to represent too. I think all of the people who has a little bit of Spanish in them. And Spanish is a language, so forgive me, but you guys know what I mean. They have that influence.
Latino.
Latino. Yeah, that's where I was looking like Latino. Yeah, so Bayley is a Latina. I think she has that in her family. Also, Cody, man, Cody is half Cuban. I don't know if you knew that. Cody is half Cuban. Zelina Vega is Puerto Rican, and she definitely got love, man. Let's talk about this match real quick because her reception just sent chills down my spine. It made me almost cry. It's certain moments in wrestling that make you want to cry a little bit. That almost made me cry. You know what I'm saying? I can feel it welling up because of the reception that she got. And I think that was one of the moments where Zelina Vega, she felt like she got her flowers on that night. I think that was her WrestleMania. I don't think it gets any bigger than that for her. Even if she wears the title, I don't think that she's ever going to get the type of reception that she got that night. And the emotion that she felt for being a representative of the Latin community and representing the LWO, and also having her moment in the sun, main eventing a pay-per-view after WrestleMania was a huge moment for her. And you can feel it. And the crowd gave her a thunderous reception. I don't know what they were saying, but it sounded like Ale Pumaye. That's what it sounded like. It gave me that vibe. Ale Pumaye. I couldn't remember what they were saying exactly, but man, just the reception that she got, I think was well worth it, man, and I think she deserved that, and she showed up and showed out for her peoples. Mr. Everything, what did you think about Zelina Vega, and how much do you think representation really mattered in this event?
Man, it was all about representation in this event. You had Zelina Vega having a big pay-per-view moment, which she's not had in a very long time. And she went out there and got busy. She went out there and showed that she does belong on a main event stage. She does belong out there in title situations. She really went out there and represented very well. She represented her family. She represented the country of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico a country, or is it? What is it like? Is it territory? Whatever it is.
Hold on. First of all, I got to say this: Puerto Rico is a United States territory. Puerto Rico is America. A lot of Puerto Ricans probably don't feel like that if they live on the island. If you live on the island anywhere in the United States territory, you really don't feel American until you come to mainland. A lot of people will tell you that. But Puerto Rico is part of the United States. And for that group to be acknowledged, they got behind, the Board of Tourism got behind them. They really poured everything into this event to be able to not only promote Puerto Rico itself, but also the Puerto Rican talent. And I think this is one of the few events where the identity of being Puerto Rican or a Latin, having that Latin influence was so overwhelming for the whole event, it became part of the identity for the event. You know what I'm saying? It, like, you know, the event had its own identity, and the culture that Puerto Rico brought to it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's part of the United States for all of those who don't know. But go ahead, Mr. Everything.
Yeah. But yeah, Zelina definitely went out there. She represented very well, and it is about representation. I mean, look at how someone like if they went over to Wales, and they would have Drew McIntyre represent the company, or